So it's a game where I need to figure out what's wrong with people.
I have my very own metal crate to work with, plus $1,200 and a gaming PC. I feel like I've already got everything I need. So the zombies are somewhere out there. We're trying to let healthy people in, and it's my job to determine who's a zombie or not. And they have picked the wrong person for this job. Because I can just declare everyone a zombie since I'm the inspector. That would save me a lot of time and trouble having to think. Okay, next. Person who's out in the rain in their underwear. You're probably a zombie because people can't survive that. Are there any symptoms that immediately catch my eye? Yes, it looks like he's been standing in front of a space heater with his mouth in the freezer. Here are all the known symptoms and the probability of infection. Mark the detected symptoms to decide where to allocate the survivor. Survivors may try to hide them. Oh, this guy's not hiding anything. Look at him. So he's definitely got red skin. And once you've identified and marked all of the symptoms, you must decide on survivor's allocation. Quarantine or liquidation. Oh, there's also the survivor block. Basically, if they're healthy, they go here. If we're not sure yet, we recycle them. And if they're definitely a zombie, we literally recycle them. Okay, Gregory Martin over here is only showing red skin, and I'm not allowed to make a determination based on that because apparently I'm not in charge. So you go in there. Good luck surviving for another night in the rain wearing that. I really hope that I'm also wearing a full gas mask. Do you think they would get uncomfortable if I was sitting here examining them all day? They probably would for multiple reasons. I just want to make sure that nobody else is a zombie. Oh, he's very clearly told me he doesn't have any symptoms. I'll be the judge of that. Let's take a very close look. I mean, the eyes are pretty brown. Not making eye contact. No socks, shorts, purple shirt, but nothing alarming.
I mean, aside from the fashion choices.
Discharges in case they're bleeding out of their mouths, we might need to worry. I can't determine this guy's temperature without hugging him, and I don't think he's going to go for that. But he might also have virus breath, so we probably shouldn't touch him. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and send you to the survivor's block. If we're wrong, that's more like a problem for them. Wait, did I just see something? His neck might have had something. Yeah, don't let him bite you. That's really my advice to anyone. Just don't let anyone bite you. Oh, this guy's definitely got something going on with his face. He's definitely got mauled by a zombie. I'm sorry, my friend. I don't need to see any more of you. We're sending Robert Johnson to liquidation. You might have just been a bad shaver, but now that I've taken a second look at you, I regret nothing. We got a long day tomorrow. I basically executed 3 people, but you're welcome. I think it said survivor sent for liquidation. I mean, I still made money, so basically as long as I get at least 1 right per day, we'll make money. Is this my box? Oh no, the elimination was correct. 1 valid elimination, 1 successful block assignment, $1,250. We get $900 to murder people. I want to know what I can spend my money on. But I guess for now, we'll go ahead and do our job. Wait, no, we have to go in here. This is the quarantine. If you send people to quarantine, check them the next day. Their symptoms might have advanced. If a survivor was infected and you leave them in quarantine for 2 days, they will turn into a zombie and kill everyone else. Cleansing kills everyone in quarantine. We can do it ourselves. Gregory Martin, if you can make me laugh, I won't pull the lever. Well, he's still alive. Okay, I'm just gonna let Zombie Man walk out of the glass box. He's got bumps. He said he's had them since he was a kid. Kinda looks like a kid though. This might be a 12-year-old in a man's body. He doesn't show any previous symptom anymore, so he can be moved to the block. Whose job is this? Okay, I guess go to the block. Grab the scanner. I am the scanner. Breakthrough technology for human inspection that shines through tissue like clothes and boots. Use the scanner to detect external symptoms under clothing. We're going to look through people's clothing. This is both invasive and a carcinogen. Does it work on everyone? What are you hiding under there? I actually have concerns about this guy. Is that his face that looks like that, or is that his mask? I think we should execute this guy. We're going to have a very tough zombie if we don't do something about this. Oh, wait, maybe that's a mask. Yeah, what's hygiene anyway? Okay, he says he's healthy. Clearly he's not. Oh, he's got bruises all over his leg. He's wearing long sleeves to cover up bite marks. He's got bruises all over his face. His eyes are blue, but the rest of his eyes are white. So using this, we can look through to his underwear, I guess. It's got underwear has blocking technology for whatever this thing is. We can also shine the flashlight. We use the UV light, and that combined with this is how we see what's happening down below. See on his back here, he's got some, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look very good. It looks like a zombie mauled his back. So he's definitely got bruises. Do these auto-select? He also has skin cuts. I guess so it's saying like herpes and freckles are okay. Skin rashes, big warning, bite marks are like a no-go. Well, since he's in the medium risk, we're probably going to put him in the medium zone. So we're putting him into quarantine. because he's got skin cuts. Although I should also select bruises so it can give me a better indication of what's going on. So quarantine for him. I suspect his symptoms are going to progress by tomorrow because of his mauling on his back. So should someone escort him? Oh yeah, there we go. This guy's got some very yellow eyes and bruising around his neck. Someone tried to choke him. So we're going to start with that. Yellow eyes apparently is not a sign of infection. I think his liver might be failing, but that's not really my concern. Bruises as well. His skin looks a little ashy, but that could just be a sign of the environment. Now we are going to UV scan him to see if he's got any glow-in-the-dark tattoos. What is that? Is there a hidden bite mark on his butt? I mean, that could be a sign of a zombie infection, or that could just be a sign of his nocturnal activity. Wow, okay. Someone is really getting in there. Is that on both his legs? It is. Well, someone's got a type. That's bad news for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a bite mark. I don't know what else it would be. And I'm too lazy to scroll through anymore. Bite mark. Good news. You're going to a little farm out in the woods. Yeah, checkpoint's that way. Killing an infected. Plus 900. I guess I got that right. You bit your lip. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mark you down for a bleeding mouth, regardless of why it happened. He's suffering from mouth blood. And now we are going to very invasively inspect. That's necrosis, I think. That might be more than a bruise. That looks pretty bad. There's a lot going on here that's probably going to get you liquidated, quite literally. Oh wait, we're allowed to take his hat off just so I can look at his hair better, I guess. Yeah, that looks like necrosis. It looks like the skin is essentially dying and going away. We could turn on the fancy purple light and see if there's anything else hiding down there. I mean, I'm fairly sure I'm going to liquidate you, but for 20 bucks, I could pretend I didn't see anything. Also, I'm fairly sorry if that was just a bruise and not necrosis, but I skipped the training. So, yeah, you're perfectly fine until you're liquidated. I assume they put them in a blender and, like, sprinkle them on the garden. Oh, I killed an uninfected. I lost $1,300. Okay, so we are punished for that. I guess that wasn't necrosis. Well, we've learned something from this. We've learned not to trust me with people's lives. You're bitten by a dog, not a zombie. Was it a zombie dog? No one said they can't be zombies. That is definitely a bite mark. That doesn't look like a dog bite, my friend. You have very white shoes. It doesn't look like you were running from or fighting off a dog. Is this necrosis? I don't know how to tell. I'm going to think everything's necrosis. It's black. I mean, when skin dies, I think it turns black. We can't be wrong twice in a row, even as by statistics speaking. Sort of avoiding eye contact. Well, not anymore. Looks a little unhappy. Overall, fairly healthy except for the zombie bite and necrosis. Because the bruises aren't that black. I'm pretty sure it's necrosis and a bite mark, which is two big signs of, like, this guy's not doing well. So final answer, liquidation. Everybody whines so much. Come on, big money. Survivor sent for liquidation. Killing an infected. So we're up to $27.50. I'm pretty sure it's the end of my day. So we can go do whatever we want with our time. So things got expensive from an incorrect liquidation. Oh, and people that we keep in quarantine cost money. So we really shouldn't quarantine them. We should either just liquidate or not. It's going to be hard to figure that out. I'm a little concerned by the fact that I don't have a door in a zombie apocalypse. Base management. Here you can track the number of survivors, their condition, whether they are healthy or sick, the quantity of required and available resources per day, the statuses, and the level of current buildings. You can also upgrade them and build new ones. That's kind of fun, but also a lot of responsibility at the same time. Survivors are housed in the tents. Ensure that the number of places in the tents is sufficient for everyone. If necessary, upgrade the current tents and build new ones. Also generators. So we need food and fuel. So we need to buy that and then restock. So I guess replenish. So provision is now 5 out of 5. Fuel is now 5 out of 5. We don't need med kits because everyone's very healthy. Now we're headed to the warehouse, which isn't much of a warehouse. So we take those and wait, how do I put this one in? So we do that a bunch of times. Why can't I auto take that one? Take the cart. Yes, we're going to drive the cart. It's actually like a driving thing. We have to accelerate this thing. Okay, we're mixing fuel and food, I think. Oh, this is not easy to control. Of all the things I need a tutorial for in this game, it's this thing. Is this going the right way? This doesn't... Oh, this does feel right. Got it. Okay, so fuel, I think we can auto take if we just... Yeah, go ahead and... Okay, or just do it manually then. Now we got to drive my race car into here is where we deliver the food while making car sounds. Nope, I was incorrect. We got to take the food over here to where they'll actually eat it. Who knew that caring for people was so much work? I should just liquidate everyone. I know that's going to cost me money, but it's going to save me money long term. And I'm all about the long term planning. So that looks like it's going to give us food for 3 days at the current rate, unless we let more survivors in. So now that we've done 50 minutes of work, it's time to go back to bed. There's reports of large zombie clusters in nearby areas. Wow, I get $20 a day in government support. I don't know why I'm working at all. That's probably not good. Massive zombie attack. Well, good thing I got a flashlight. Where's my door? I do have a door. Start drone control. To protect the base from zombie clusters, you need to take control of the combat drone. It's got bombs, bait, airstrike, fire. We haven't purchased any upgrades. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, this should be fine. No, I have a minigun. I don't think I'm going to need any upgrades beyond a minigun. I'm going to be honest with you. I am liquidating zombies. Wait, oh, it's got to reload. You know what? Maybe I should just fire straight down the wall. Probably makes more sense. We'll just let them pile up a little bit. The wall will be fine. Just a few left, and we'll get the survivors tomorrow when they show up wanting my help. Victory. I'm not sure I could conceivably fail that, but I'm going to tell myself otherwise. We got to go use a stethoscope to check the survivors that are in quarantine. Luckily, I'm a trained doctor, so I definitely know how to use one of these. An instrument for listening to and analyzing a patient's breathing. Normal is shown in green, abnormalities are yellow, and infected is red. I don't really remember you. You still have bruises. Your hair is holding up rather nicely. You're taking good care of that. I'm assuming his symptoms cleared because I don't remember what was wrong with him and I'm not really seeing anything. Other than some face bruises, but that could be caused by a lot of things like walking into something bruising. So we'll use the stethoscope to identify infected breathing, locate possible infection spots, and listen to the survivor's breathing, comparing it to the breathing examples in the symptoms map. Breathing in spots can be healthy, sick, or infected. This seems pretty infected to me. This guy had skin cuts, but they seem to have healed up. I've checked his symptoms, so we can take his skin cuts away. But I'm pretty sure that's like a squiggly line, so that means he's sick, doesn't it? I guess it would be an elevated pulse, not necessarily an extreme pulse. I think. I don't know how to tell the difference. You know what? I'm calling it here. He's doomed. It's liquidation time. That means we're going for a nice vacation. Just straight through the gate, big door on the right, sort of a one-way building. How do they know? Like, once they gooify them, like, is there like, do they turn a different color? Killing an uninfected. I lost $1,300 for that. But he had a squiggly heart rate. Well, I just didn't want to have to pay for him for another day. Construction worker with mouth blood. Okay, they're also coughing, so right away we got some symptoms. Probably want to stand back from that. So mouth blood is a medium, coughing is a medium. We're gonna take off the hat. Not sure what we're ever hoping to see up there. We'll give them a look over. And physically, they seem not bad. The water drops do penetrate through their clothing, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna have to give them a stethoscope. Are there black spots? This guy's got a more regular heartbeat though. No, maybe not over here. The black spots meant something, didn't they? So he's got 3 bad signs. I mean, sir, you have black orbs inside you. Even if you're not infected by a zombie, you got a lot of other issues. Oh, that's an extreme. Okay, that's a really extreme. Now I know what it looks like when he's got a really extreme pulse, which is infection sign. Eliminate. Liquidate. Come on, big money. $900 for an infection. Next, please. What was that? What are you hiding from me? Pretty sure you also have zombie spots inside you. That's definitely a cough. That's definitely elevated. I don't know how much I need to look at this person. Extreme pulse. They're making sounds. I suspect they're hiding just as I thought. Scratches everywhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure with the scratches and everything else, they're going to be liquidated. I mean, we got extreme pulse. That's a sign of virus. Yeah, just go to the liquidator. Stop whining. Don't worry, miss. I'm a doctor. That was uninfected? But she had a really squiggly pulse and like zombie orbs inside her. Okay, I gotta reassess my assessments. Oh, she promises that she feels okay. And I promise I won't make a rushed decision. This person is actually suspiciously healthy. There is nothing wrong with her that I can see. Straight into the survivor block. Please don't bite anyone. Oh, now we gotta pay to keep that person alive though. This person has something going on. I am not a dermatologist, but there appears to be something up. Okay, there's lots of skin cuts and something going on with the skin and the face. Oh, they're freckles. Yeah, that's the worst symptom of all. Straight to the incinerator with this person. Okay, skin cuts, which isn't really anything. We probably do need to give them a feel with this. Very stable heartbeat. Very stable. No black zombie orbs inside you. So yeah, everything here seems pretty fine, but we do need to purple light you as well. Glow in the dark freckles is a little bit suspicious, but I've seen worse. And I've certainly gooified people for less. Yeah, 100% healthy. Straight in you go. I'm gonna get such a good promotion for all my good work. And we're not going immediately bankrupt, so that's something. Really gotta stop with the incorrect liquidations. I mean, it is good long-term savings, I suppose, so we'll call it a neutral thing. New tool today. This looks like a gun. So what was this? Yeah, I didn't leave anyone in here. They're liquidated. Okay, so we point this at people and it will tell us normal or elevated. Okay, some survivors have luggage. I think he might have just walked past me. If you see ordinary items in the baggage, your survivor can be let go. Do not confiscate personal items. Yeah, I promise I won't do that. But we confiscate weapons. There's so many rules. Don't forget to illuminate items. Elimination is also mandatory if survivor attempts to smuggle body parts. Yeah. Probably a good idea. Take those off. Eyebrows aside, we're after a pretty good start. The skin might be a touch yellow, but I might just be seeing that because your shirt is yellow. How do I work this thing? What are you? Normal, normal. Normal torso, normal toes. Okay, so far so good. Nothing out of the ordinary, aside from your choice of footwear, but that's actually pretty common apparently in the zombie apocalypse. We're going to UV this gentleman to see if there's anything hiding below the surface. I feel like this is sort of a training guy anyway. Okay, open up. What are we... Sir, you have zombie parts in your bag. And a golden weapon? I'm taking that. That's your medicine. We're about to give you your medicine. I don't think that's considered a weapon. Garlic's not a weapon. Garlic's just delicious. So do we confiscate that or do we just... Well, I guess we're going to euthanize this guy anyway. So we just, send him there. Oh, he takes his backpack anyway. Well, I got the baseball bat. He had zombie body parts. I'm pretty sure they said to liquidate people like that. He was not showing any signs other than body parts in a bag. Which, to be fair, should raise alarm bells pretty much anywhere you go.
Yeah, go ahead and sneeze all over me, thanks.
Just tired. You have 2 red dots on your nose that might be chicken pox. What am I holding? Here, let me, Oh, I forgot to do the last guy with the, He's got elevated pulse and temperature. I didn't really read the numbers. We're going to put him on a medium for now. I didn't really think I'd have to remember. 175, 38. So he's almost at the high end of elevated pulse. What else was he doing? Making sounds of some kind? Sneezing? And coughing. This guy's a mess. If he's not dying from a zombie plague, he's dying from something else. He does seem to have some kind of maybe marks on his nose. I can't really tell what those are. I mean, I don't like this guy's odds though already. He's just showing a lot of signs. He could just have the flu, but I mean, I'll incinerate people with the flu too. He's got some kind of marks on his back that show up under UV light. I don't know if those are normal things or not, but he seems to have this all over his body. I think they're freckles. Sir, you're suffering from freckles. So he's coughing, sneezing, and hiccuping. He's doing pretty much everything. I don't know if he's just trying to throw me off by giving me everything. Don't worry. We'll let the doctor take a look. That's definitely sort of up there. It's not as bad as some of the other people we've seen, but that's pretty violent. I guess with the thing we just got though, it kind of makes this one a little bit redundant. Anyways, what are you trying to hide from us? So scanning all this, not really seeing any problems here. His symptoms, nothing's really tells me he's sick for sure. A few days ago, I would have absolutely just eliminated this guy. We're going to quarantine him because that might go away. There's nothing there that's immediately problematic. I can't put you in quarantine for a day. Would you like the other option? Because it's honestly a lot cheaper. Next survivor. Flashlight. Well, yeah, I bleed from my mouth and I get nervous too. And sneeze. Zombie. So, mouth blood's a pretty big one. Definitely sneezing. Okay, way high pulse, medium temperature. Okay, temperature's climbing, both are in way high. This person is very sick. Very high temp, very extreme, which are big indicators. The blood in the mouth is a medium. Looking below the surface, we're not seeing anything out of whack there, but this person's certainly got some problems. Given that we have 2 very bad signs here and 2 sort of medium signs, I'm going to take a risk. We are going to liquidate this person. It's not you, really. It's more just the fact that I don't want to pay for people that are maybe zombies. Yeah, she was infected. Next, please. I like how they have to sit there and watch me make arbitrary judgments of people before they themselves have to walk up. I don't even know what tool I'm holding. This little thing's been quite handy. So, normal pulse, normal temperature. Oh, I forgot to check the last person's heartbeat thing. Although this thing seems a little redundant now, doesn't it? I'm reasonably sure this is a very healthy person. Those didn't bring any baggage. So, based on the fact I have to do very little work, off you go to the survivor block. Pretty sure I used all my gizmos on her. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm starting to develop a very good sense for this sort of thing. So we get to ship out survivors now. I don't have to pay for them forever. I would have been a little more thorough on my things if I had known that. Distribute the survivors from the block by trucks according to the rules of sorting. Confirmations sends the survivors to the truck without possibility of return. Okay, what are the rules of sorting? Put people in the trucks and send them away forever? Sounds good to me. Wait, what? It didn't. It just said connecting and then... Oh, okay, here we go. So the red truck is for females. Blue truck is for any. So far the rules are actually quite simple. You go to this one. So you can have that spot then, I do believe. Finish evacuation. Raymond Miller, you're waiting for next time. Upgrades. Cool. Use upgrades to improve your inspection and defense. We'll have a lot of money. I think it's defense night tonight, so we're going to upgrade our cannon to a bigger cannon. We're going to have some soldiers out there that will automatically attack, so I have to do less work. Bombs could be fun. I don't know what else I spend my money on. It doesn't say there's anything else. We don't need bait. We need an airstrike. Okay, so after today, we spent a lot on... I don't know what. Survive upgrade, building construction. I didn't... Oh, my upgrades maybe. So we're going to bring some bombs with us. We're going to bring an airstrike with us. Am I not allowed to move anymore? Well, that's okay. We got bombs and airstrikes. Oh, I see some zombies. Should probably get firing on them. Oh, we're protecting a convoy. I think I get it. So I probably shouldn't bomb my convoy. I don't know what I just did. Airstriked or bombed? I did something. I'm playing catch up as we go on this. There's a lot of zombies. Oh, now we're airstriking. Yeah, good. We're airstriking 10 miles behind the convoy. The zombies tend to pile up at the back, kind of like Call of Duty zombies do, so I can mostly just aim towards the back. Plus we're driving cars. We're probably considerably faster than a little horde of zombies. Wait, what's that? Oh, he's broken down. Had I known they could have would break down, I might have saved some of my resources for that moment. But I think my enormous minigun is up to the task of defeating them. Ooh, we got aggressive people now. Okay, so we've got a gun for determining symptoms, and we also have a very expensive medicine thing that can detect symptoms very thoroughly. Sir, you've turned yellow. You're very yellow. He's also now bleeding from the mouth. I don't think he was doing that before. Is it green skin? Yeah, it is green skin. Oh, he's definitely infected at this point. Especially when he had some mouth blood to that. You know what? Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and make the call right now. Go to a liquidation center immediately. And I need to be ready with my pistol for an aggressive customer. We're going to view them ahead of time to see which ones might be the likely suspect. So we were correct. We got $900 for the infected person. I'm ready now. Please let them in. We don't have all day. Do I use the syringe analyzer? You said this was expensive and not to waste it. Start with easy temperature and pulse. Not really anything to see there. Very normal. That necrosis I see under your... That's either bad bruising or necrosis. So that's not a great start for you. You also appear to have a bite mark on the side of your face, which I'm assuming was zombie-borne. You have a zombie-borne illness. Since you got some pretty obvious ones, we're just going to go ahead and swipe right. You're going to the building with only one door. Killing an infected. Good. I'm going to save my expensive test for people I really can't tell. Wait, oh, I thought she was getting aggressive. I was about to shoot her. It was just a thing going off her backpack. Why some things glow gold? Am I missing? Oh, well, there's definitely a gun I need to confiscate. Why is there a golden... Is it supposed to be tempting for me? I assure you, I don't want a golden truck. There's zombie germs. Zombie germs on everything. She looks suspicious. Okay, we got to pull out our one of our other tools. Not the gun. That's not a gun, right? That's a temperature thing. This person's got zombie germs on their gun, though, or on their toys. I can't remember what I said to do about that, though. Do we just confiscate those, or do we send this person to the bad place? I guess I could use the expensive thing to try and figure it out.
The subject is infected.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we just definitely confirmed what I saw from her backpack stuff. Good luck. Not that you need much... Uh-oh. Wait. There. Good. Yep. Knew she was going to be a troublemaker. Did anyone got a broom or something? This guy is also a little bit bold. Oh, he's already coughing a lot. I accidentally pulled this thing out, so we're going to go ahead and give him the scrub with this, but he's got very big bruising on his arm. Oh, also pretty yellow eyes. So far we got bruising and coughing. Is that considered red bruise? I don't think it is. It's a little bit hard to tell. Oh yeah, the yellow eyes I forgot as well. So he's definitely showing some signs. We get in with the temperature meter. These things are in a fine range. He's not doing well. I should quarantine him. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'm not going to waste a good medicine on him. This guy's a ghost. He doesn't have a temperature. Oh, this guy's definitely hiding something. He's got sunglasses on. But he promises he feels okay. Well, with that temperature and pulse, he probably should feel pretty good. All right, let's start with whatever that thing is. We're going to confiscate that. That's a weapon. We're going to confiscate that. Oh, I see. It gives us money for doing that. This guy's like an illegal hot dog vendor or something. So any green spots on there? No, that all looks pretty good. But is there any green spots on you, my friend? I'm just kidding. We're not friends. I'm probably going to kill you. All right, let's listen to your lub dub. That seems pretty ordinary, just compared to other ones. I think this guy's actually completely fine. I detect no problems. He is the perfect specimen. Yeah, whatever. Go to the survivor block. I don't want you to get bitten by the other guy who's in that place. I can already see that one's going to be trouble. They're bleeding from the mouth and coughing hysterically. And the backpack. I bit my lip. That's why you're wearing all this stuff to hide everything. Let's have a look. Well, you're coughing, bleeding from the mouth, and carrying who knows what. Well, none of the stuff seems to be green, but the other signs are troubling. Mouth blood is a big one. Like in a zombie apocalypse, you probably want to avoid biting your lip if that's a sign of a zombieism. Stethoscope. That seems a little elevated, I think. I'm still not entirely sure this works. Oh, that's a problem. You sound like a zombie on the inside. Maybe the signs aren't always that obvious, but yeah, there's definitely some zombie sounds coming from her lungs. If she's not a zombie, her lungs at least are. I've heard enough. Straight to the liquidator with you. I should take some of the backpack stuff before I send them. Not like they're gonna need it now. I based that all on, yep, that was infected. The lung sounds. Went through quarantine once and passed. Yeah, you're outside the gate, Dumbo. I don't think you know how security works. Okay, we're going to check you off with the temperature. Everything's good. We're going to stethoscope you. So far, so good. So far, so good. You have a heart. It is beating. Brain, on the other hand, we're still looking for. This gentleman does seem fairly healthy overall. He'd have to be hiding a pretty remarkable secret for me to take drastic action for. Am I missing something here? Is this a trick? What's wrong with you? You seem healthy. You seem like there's really nothing at all wrong with you. Straight to the survivor block. So can I call it a day and spend my riches then? Not enough resources for the next day. I forget how to do that. So we need 4 food in the dining room. We need 1 med kit. So we want at least 4 of those. And then what was it? 1 med kit? $520. Yeah, that's fine. I made of money anyway. Now to push this Looney Tunes cart to wherever it's supposed to go once again. And feed the people their precious food. I only saved their lives once already. Where does this go? Oh, I think I need to add a clinic for $1,300 to be able to put the med kit in. Now we don't have enough power, so we got to upgrade some power thing. So we got to add a generator for $600. And then I think we got to fuel it, and that's going to be something as well. So we got to replenish some fuel. But my med center arrived very quick to set up. I guess I restocked everything. I guess that happened automatically, accidentally. Yep, we're really good at this. But now at least I will be stocked for many days, possibly even years. What does this want? Distribute energy to buildings. Yeah, we're trying. Okay, I've connected the clinic and then the dining room to electricity. I guess the small tents probably also need some life. Is that enough people? I don't know if I care about the energy consumption of the other one, because I think there's enough people in that one that actually just works. I don't think I need to bother powering that one. Whatever. I plan on making lots of money by not murdering the wrong people today. Or tomorrow. I can't remember what today is. It's a day when I'm allowed to sleep, apparently. We still made $600. And pretty sure I had someone in here. He seems to be going crazy. We don't have room for crazy on this base. Where you'll kill all people inside to advance. Yes, I'm very aware of what I'm doing. Quarantine is being cleaned. Ah, he wasn't infected. He was just a weirdo. You see that, everyone else? Don't be a weirdo. It's just allergies. Your eyes are very red, my friend. And you have whatever that is. So red eyes is actually a really bad sign, as it turns out. Plus, I guess a skin rash. Temperature check is normal. Let's listen to that little zombie heart of yours. So far, it's actually pretty steady. So far, yeah, not really much to go by here. The red eyes is a problem though, isn't it? Could be allergies. And if this is realistic, that could go along with skin rash. I'm actually going to use one of these. They're expensive.
Subject is not infected.
Ah, good. See, it was allergies. You're lucky I like you. I was definitely going to euthanize that one. Okay, bloody mouth. Absolutely right, just a bloody mouth. This person has a lot of bruising, and I can't really tell what color bruising that is. Any bite marks anywhere? Not yet. Okay, that seems to mostly just be regular bruising as far as I can tell, because the red bruising is pretty bad, and necrosis is like black and bubbly. So we'll give every test we can to try and determine this person's wellness. It's so easy when they just have a temperature, because then I know right away. So they really don't have much. I don't really have much reason to suspect this person. They bit their lip. You have bruising. That by itself isn't much. Yeah, into the survivor block you go. You'll be fine. Hope I didn't forget to run tests on her. feel like I used everything I had. Ooh, a backpack full of goodies. Another bleeding lip. Oh, you are throwing up red flags everywhere. Let's see what we got here. No green spots, I think. So this person has a bloody mouth and a cough. That's a good candidate for listening into those zombie spots. Still not entirely sure how this is supposed to work. But they don't sound weird. Oh, that one does. Oh, you're definitely infected. At least I'm pretty sure that means you are. Straight to liquidation, no further tests needed. You are absolutely fine. Was I right? Yeah, infected. Okay, next up, please. You have...
I don't have any symptoms.
You don't have any symptoms. That's exactly the kind of thing a zombie would say. Killing an uninfect? Really? She had red eyes and gray skin. She looked like a high elf. I didn't even get to steal her stuff first. All right, next. Seriously? This guy's already a zombie. Why are we even letting him in the base? Out you go. I'm getting a little trigger happy. I have to warn you. Well, you're carrying a sword, which actually isn't the weirdest thing in the world in a zombie apocalypse. What are you putting your zombie hands in a pumpkin for? I don't know what to do with the items is. Like in theory, like a zombie could have touched those, but I feel like you've got very infected hands, and you wouldn't have infected hands if you weren't a zombie. But the temperature's good. I'm actually going to use the goo on her. Where's my thing? I think I got one more of these.
The subject is infected.
You are infected. Well, I don't make the rules. That's a temperature gun. Sorry, this is awkward. That'll take care of it. Checkpoint clear. I am really good as a guard.